Hello, my name's Michael Conneely, and this video is about the full moon of September 2023, and the key words are be very careful and be open to spiritual realizations, please. The challenges of this full moon are several. Be warned. Make space for quiet, for vision work or for meditation this day. Definitely put aside a time for centering and do vision work. Take less on this day if possible. Be open to spiritual realizations. The list of violent aspects is exceptional. I think I've listed 6, yes. And the full moon is actually surrounded by violent forces. Now the moon is at 11 Vedic Pisces, sun at 11 Vedic Virgo. That's moon at 6 Western Tropical Zodiac Aries, sun at 6 Western Libra. So now I list first the 6 challenging forces surrounding this full moon. But then I close with an explanation of how the nakshatras, the lunar signs of Vedic astrology, that the sun and moon fall in, affect the energies as well. So the first of the surrounding violent forces are the gathering Mars Ketu conjunction, Mars South Node conjunction. It's a gathering sharp, cutting, violent, horrendous Mars conjunct Ketu, which becomes exact at 1 Vedic Libra on October the 5th. At the time of this full moon, Ketu is at 1 Libra and Mars is at 27 Virgo, argument causing and critical at this time. But know that the highest cause of this gathering, horrendous Mars-Ketu conjunction, is to become strong and to let the light shine through you. Work on that. The second is a love challenge. Venus is square Uranus. It's exact 7 hours later. And Venus opposition Uranus demands freedom, excitement, lashes out in anger, wanting revolution, whatever. And to make Uranus sharper, note that Mars is inconjunct Uranus also at this time. And to make Venus more vulnerable and confused, though potentially we can learn to become more loving at this time from this, Venus is transiting through the Gandanta zone at 28 Cancer. The 3 Gandanta zones are zones of immateriality and unsubstantialness and can be turbulence with stormy events, where water signs transition into fire signs. So this one is the Cancer to Leo Gandanta, and there's also Scorpio Sagittarius Gandanta and Pisces Aries Gandanta. So the third dangerous energy is explosion from the depths. Lilith is very closely conjunct fixed star Regulus, whose energy kills family members and is imperious for those who have it prominent in their charts. This conjunction can cause explosion, Lilith Regulus, due to our buried material in our unconscious and shadow side that we might only be half aware of. So use this impulse, these impulses, if that sort of impulse, if they arise, so carefully. In fact, to ethically liberate and become more fully aware of your buried wild side, because when used ethically, our wild side promotes the fullness of us. So, also, at the time of the Lilith-Regulus conjunction, note that Venus is conjunct Lilith, orbs 7 degrees, and Saturn is opposition Lilith. So, of course, Venus is also affected by this particular Lilith and star Regulus conjunction. Now, fourthly, be aware that Neptune is opposition Mercury. So be alert to confusion in communication and IT, but also be aware where there could be an energy of helping vision and communication resulting from that vision at this time. The fifth difficult and definitely difficult energy is that Rahu, the North Node, is in the Gandanta at 1 Vedic Aries. Rahu, always retrograde, is on the point of retrograding now into the next sign, Pisces. Now, Rahu, North Node in the Gandanta, can be very destabilizing for you if you have a planet there. Instead of going into sort of like depression or desperate overrunning, try to realize the crucial insights about your life path and your identity and your patterns that it calls you to. Try to change your lifestyle if it has factors within it to do with the way Rahu North Node drives you. My goodness, there's a sixth factor, and it's a case of last but not least. Pluto is square the nodal axis. Please be aware that each one of us is called, in a fated way, to step more fully into our proper destined power for this lifetime. So I'll now close by looking at the nakshatras the sun and moon are in. Now the moon is in Uttarabhadra nakshatra, and the nakshatras are a supreme and wonderful statement of energies. It's the 27 lunar signs of Vedic astrology. So moon is at 11 Pisces in Uttarabhadra nakshatra. The power animal of Uttarabhadra nakshatra is Ahir Budhyana. I can't pronounce that. The snake that dwells in deep waters. The snake teacher, deeply venerated in the underlying ancient spiritualities. You see, snakes can shed their skins, and we humans need to shed our skins time and time again. And this nakshatra can have useful dreams. Be aware of your dreams around now. It can have spiritual realizations, and it has a psychic energy. It's a fierce but benevolent energy, and Uttarabhadra nakshatra is ruled by Saturn. Now, Sun is in Hasta nakshatra. Sun at 11 Virgo is in Hasta nakshatra, ruled by the moon, and the symbol is the palm. You know, it can be the card sharp, it can be the personal skill. It's mercurial and sensitive, with the female buffalo as its power animal. And the point particularly is that this nakshatra can have healing intelligence and inspiring words. Watch out for that energy at this time. So do get a reading from me. Go to my Star Wheel Astrology website and have a look at, if it interests you, our new international dating site for those on a spiritual pathway, supported by an astrologer and healers panel, by the way. There's a blog about this post, see that. So I do hope that this detailed interpretation of the fierce energies surrounding this full moon is helpful warning to you, but used in a way to manage the day and the days either side appropriately, and to be aware of dreams and visions, or perhaps even do centered work with what you're feeling and experiencing on the day of this full moon. Thank you.